This is extended lecture number 14, Deriving Happiness Even from Bad Situations or Results. So when we have taken the mantra of I'll become a proper human being, it will one day come naturally in everybody, those who have taken the mantra. It is like this. I'll give a very strange example. Suppose I went to railway reservation counter. I was in a hurry. There was a long queue. I didn't have time for that. So somehow I pushed people around and went to the top of the line. And then suddenly, persons who were already there, few of them got angry and they beat me. So after this beating, you see, is not a pleasant situation. It's certainly a bad situation. But if I am working on that I'll become a proper human being. Probably this thinking may come in me, and it should rather come. That after all, I was doing a wrong thing. They beat me because it was certainly wrong on my part, although beating was also not very good. This physical violence should not take place, but doesn't matter. Poor fellows, they didn't have any other reaction except this. And since I was the initiator, it initiated because of me. So I am the culprit. So from this, maybe very seriously, you may think we may not smile at that time, but later on, think over further and say that why I did that mistake. And decide for all time to come in future that I will never do such a wrong thing. I'll never do. And the moment you have made that mental resolve, derive this happiness that, oh, wonderful, I have learned this good thing. And the credit goes to that situation, to that beating. So after all, that beating has taught me such a wonderful thing. I'll get such a good quality in myself. So naturally, I'm very happy. Similarly, for a student, suppose he was expecting that here, in this I'll get 95 marks out of 100, and he got only 80. And now he's just depressed, feeling demoralized. So instead of that, if that student, he took this mantra that I'll become a proper human being, you should think that this thing happened because I left those two topics in choice. I thought those things will not come in the examination. So it was my mistake. So I will learn the right lesson that in future I'll never do this. I'll never leave things just like that in choice, and rather read those things also and learn those things. So the moment this thing comes, and really if we do a deep thinking and come about this result out of that deep thinking, then it is natural that this happiness comes, that at least I have learned this good lesson of life and I'll always go by that lesson. I'll never commit that mistake. So don't you think that, such a big thing which is coming in ourselves because of that bad situation is a matter of happiness? Because that, at least in future, such a thing will not happen. So this way, we can certainly derive happiness even from bad situations with the help of God Almighty's mantra that I'll become a proper human being. Thank you.